Age. Banner. What up, world? This is Matty.
And this is Bobby.
And this is the Aged Banter Podcast.
Aged Banter.
Aged Banner. I mean, we got a podcast. We got an hour to kill.
This ain't the Butt Naked Podcast. This is Aged Banter.
Aged Banner, baby. I got no self-control.
You
I
live
want
fucking...
to go to the bar tonight.
No.
You know?
Pull my pocket. So I thought he was...
His name is Brittany. Banner.
As my Bobby batter spraying everywhere. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
Aged Banner.
It's very gay out there.
Aged Banter.
Yo, what up, world? I'm Matty.
And this is Bobby.
And this is the Aged Banner Podcast.
Fuck
your feelings. And that's how we're going to kick this whole thing off. Get ready, world. This is how we do.
Yeah.
Debut episode, Bobby.
Debut.
Here we go. You ready?
Well, I'm ready.
I know I'm ready.
We've been waiting a long time for this
Yes,
one, man.
sir.
Long time.
Yes, sir. About as long as I've been waiting to drink.
You ain't lying, dude.
Man, it has been a dry January for me, Bobby.
Oh, yeah?
It has been insanely tough. I know it's been tough for you, too, but, I mean, you got a couple weeks now, you know, of getting loose off that juice.
It was nice.
Oh,
It was
you
real
son
nice.
of a bitch.
I mean, but you're here for it.
I'm here for this.
Let's cheers.
Clink
We're
clack.
back. We're
Let's
back.
go. We're back, baby.
It goes down nice, huh?
So good. So good, right? Like,
Man, isn't it wild? I know people that are going to tune in and listen to this, you know, this is the first time that you're hearing us chat and discuss the things we're going to discuss, but we've already recorded 4 episodes.
We've done it. We had a little practice time, you and me, and we figured this whole thing out. Well, I mean,
Don't make it sound so gay, though. You just a little practice time.
Oh, my God.
We can't go there yet, dude. Like, we ain't even into the podcast yet.
Well,
So-
I mean, they'll figure it out soon enough. Be gay for the day, gay for the stay.
Embrace the gay.
It is what it is.
Embrace the gay.
We'll do it.
But no, we got them in the vault, right?
Yes.
So at some point, maybe in the future, we'll
Yeah.
release the kind of first 4 episodes so everybody can say, holy shit, you guys suck.
Yeah.
And we probably still suck, but
And hopefully you say, damn, they've come a long way.
yeah, we
They
hope.
really have.
We hope. A lot of work went into this. It's not easy.
No way.
You know, we're 40-year-old men trying to jump into this podcast and tech. You know, no producers, no sound people, nobody with
No
experience.
video engineers. So if you know any out there, please, we're looking.
We need someone to help with some videos.
Yeah,
So
we definitely
this
do.
podcast was supposed to be live, you know, with the video and the sound for the first episode, but due to technical difficulties and certain websites that fucked up,
Fuck them websites.
we are doing this audio before it got too late. But
Because we make commitments and we have, you know, folks out there that have been wanting to hear what the hell we've been doing, you know, up in the studio here for over a month now. And, you know, we felt like we owed it to you.
Yep.
And you know what? First of all, let me be the first to say thank you. Thank you for, you know, supporting us and supporting this podcast, our dream, our vision of, you know, really just doing something that is just fun for us and hopefully entertaining to you. So.
yeah, that's really where it comes from. Me and Matty, you know, we were sitting in the bar one night. We're drinking. We're having good conversation. We talked, you know, for about an hour nonstop about random stupid shit and a few intriguing things. But
Right.
for the most part, it's bar banter, right? And we said, man, we should do a podcast so we can go back and listen to some of the shit we talk about because we're drunk and we forget half of
We
it.
forget,
So
90% probably.
that's really what led us down this path. So here we are doing damn thing. Like I said, this is official episode 1 with episode 5 for us. So hopefully, you know, down the road, you'll see the progression when we release those other ones. Yeah. I know Inner Circle has said there's been a lot of growth. So like Matty said, thanks to everybody out there that's been pushing us to do this and kind of supporting us all the way through. So it's much needed, much love. And we'll kind of see where we go from here.
No doubt. Big thank you. Big thank you to all of y'all.
And anybody that may be tuning in soon that didn't know about this until I texted you 2 days ago or today about it, Thank you guys too for tuning in and listening. So
Supporting
I
the
really
cause.
appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, Bobby. So, as we've been doing, and most people don't know, but we'll let them clue them in. We're gonna do a little sport update. Talk a little football as we are in the playoff football portion of the NFL calendar year. Actually, we have our 2 Super Bowl teams. We have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Flying Eagles.
Yeah, I'm torn, man.
Are you? I feel like we've seen this before.
I mean, it's been here before.
Oh, exactly.
But I tell you what, man, like I really did think that the Bills were going to do it until I watched the game, and then the Bills did not do it. The Chiefs, something about them, man. Like they don't look like the better team.
They never do.
But they just do it.
They win. They win. They have that intangible of just being a team that flat out wins.
Dude.
Do you know I heard a crazy stat about Pat Mahomes? Right. So they have done the analytics on this thing, and they have, gone out and they've measured quarterbacks and game tying or game winning scenarios in the final 2 minutes of a game of regulation. And some of the best quarterbacks out there, the average, where they would sit at is 50%. Tom Brady, in what I want to say like 7 or 8 attempts at this is only at like 46%.
Yeah.
I forget who was second place or, right behind him. Patrick Mahomes. Any guesses as to what
100%.
He is 100%.
I just heard this the other day too.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Sorry, I didn't want to shit on the Thunder, so I was like,
totally stole my shine.
I'm just letting you go, but it's 100%.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, 100%.
That's insane stat.
Wild stat.
Insane
Wild
stat,
man. I mean, but hey,
I mean, he's definitely, whether people want to believe it or not, he's clearly up there in the Brady discussions and shit already because
he
of
has
his
to
age. Look how many times they've been there. I mean,
I
want to
hate
hate
more
on him.
polished at his age than Brady ever was.
And there was discussions on. I'm gonna throw them out there. 710 Cairo, right? They do the sports in the morning.
Okay.
They were talking about that stat right there that you just mentioned.
Oh, really?
And then they talked about everybody hated the Patriots when they were doing the dynasty run, and they didn't get the 3, right? But here we are. It's the exact same scenario with the Chiefs. We're hating on them because people don't like dynasties, and it's a fact. We want new blood.
I think you just get tired of it. The NFL really prides itself on the parity that they have, about mixing it up. You can go from worst all the way to first in a season.
Yeah.
One solid draft can change your whole trajectory for the next 10 to 15 years. I mean, God, look what's happening in Washington right now. Phenomenal draft at the quarterback position, and that team has elevated themselves to out of the laughing stock.
That was a hell of a change.
Absolutely. They were in the basement.
Yeah.
So
but coaching staff, right? Getting that shitbag Dan Steiner out of there. I mean,
yeah.
It's unbelievable the changes that can be done. You're right. But look at the constant. And that's what I said. As much as I hate the Chiefs and I don't want them to win a third Super Bowl because I don't want them to make history, at the same time, a part of me does because this doesn't happen often. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like them, but if they make history, that's cool because you're not going to probably see it again for who knows.
I don't know, man. I do. I think you'll start to see it more and more.
I just don't.
Do. Just even
I don't because
even in the college game, you start to see certain dynasties. Look at Alabama and the run that they had, for so many years.
But look what happened when money's involved, because the salary cap keeps the NFL balanced.
Yeah.
No salary cap in baseball is going to have the Dodgers fucking everybody up for years.
Yeah, and that was the Yankees, for forever there.
So you see that salary cap does come into play, and I do believe they're on the right track by having that salary cap, in football, and it keeps shit balanced. And the way the Chiefs been able to do this while balancing the salary cap, holy shit, they got rid of Tyreek Hill and still won a Super Bowl.
That's true. But, as of next season, Patrick Mahomes makes up 25% of his team's roster in salary cap. So, I mean, who are they going to keep? Is it going to be offensive line? Is it going to be D-line?
I mean, Kelsey's getting old, and
Kelsey,
he's got Taylor on his mind.
I think, honestly, I look at that dude and I say if they three-peat here, he might just go out on top.
I think so, too.
I could see
I think he wants to travel the world with T-Swizzle. And
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, dude.
She needs a bag carrier and shit, and he's a big boy.
And his bros out there, he's shown them what the retired life is like, and that there's life after football for these guys, and that they can do this. You know? So,
Well, I think that's enough about the Super Bowl. I want to talk just
But who you got?
I got the Eagles.
We
man.
want to know. You
I
got the Eagles? You think so?
I'm going with the Eagles.
I can't go against 2-time back-to-back champs.
I just do not believe they're going to be able to stop Saquon.
Saquon's a freaking beast, dude.
I told you last week, and this will be on the Archive Vault podcast, but I told you Saquon looked over at Jalen in the snow
Yeah.
and said, watch this.
Watch this.
And then broke off a 48-yard touchdown.
Freaking
Like insane when
filthy.
you see the hole before it even happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't think the Chiefs have an answer for that.
You think
that
Saquon comes back next year with the same amount of energy?
Yes.
You do?
Yep.
Even if they win the Super Bowl?
I think Saquon found a place where he's valued.
Uh-huh.
New York said they did, but they clearly didn't.
Clearly.
So I think he's at a place where he's valued, and the coach trusts him so much. He runs the ball a shit ton.
Yeah.
So you see the difference this year and last year with the Eagles, and it's Saquon. Like
Absolutely, 100%.
his focus when he does the interviews with the folks on TV,
Uh-huh.
just the focus in his eyes. I'm seeing something different, man. Like when you watch a person that's fully engaged, it's insane.
Gotcha.
So
Wow.
if you can see these, you got to pay attention in the Super Bowl, see if they do any of those interview segments. But look at his eyes.
Yeah. They'll definitely be
Dude's
doing that.
Different level, bro.
Oh,
Like,
he's
completely
next
different.
level for sure.
So
For sure.
I'm going with the Eagles.
All right. Well, I got the Chiefs, man. So this would be a nice little gentlemanly bet, and
Yeah.
it should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Well, the other outlier, real quick before we move on, in the news recently, my boy over at the Ravens, Justin Tucker, has about 9 accusations now of sexual misconduct leading from massages. We've been down this road before.
The man loves a rub and tug, dude. I mean, come on.
I mean, dude, I couldn't imagine putting yourself in that position. Like, okay, you might
Really?
like
What position would that be, Bobby? Like on your back?
with your dick up, like a random ass fucking hand. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it sounds great, but you have to know as an athlete or like a professional, whatever, you're in the spotlight, man.
Sure, you're
And
in the
you
spotlight,
do
but
anything
like,
wrong. If you're like,
how's
yeah,
you not like Deshaun Watson getting NDAs and stuff like that?
that's what I'm saying. Like, have something. So what's he in there doing? Like, yeah, grip it harder. And she's like, oh my God, this is upsetting me. Like, this chick clearly, like, if it's normal massage and he rolls over and he's like, it's not going to fuck itself, then I can see it, right? Like,
True.
quit being a dirtbag.
Yeah.
But
That's kind
like,
of filthy.
if he's moving her hand and touching his shit, like, I don't know what these accusations are. You know, if he did these things just like Deshaun Watson, you're a sick fuck. Like, don't go get professional. Like, you need to have massages as a football player. You have to.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
for hours. Like, be a normal fucking human being.
Right.
If you're making these girls feel like shit and doing this stuff, there's no room for it, dude. Like,
You know how you stop all this? And I'm a subject matter expert on this one. Really? Here's the God's honest truth.
yeah.
Bring your wife.
I guess there's that point.
Bring your wife to the massage appointments, man. You go get a couple's massage. You'll never have this problem. I mean, maybe you got a down-ass wife.
You might have a different problem. Somebody might steal your girl up in that bitch.
Shit.
But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm not very happy with Mr. Tucker.
Sorry,
you know, I
man.
hope it's all false, and I hope he can prove it. You know, this day
We'll
and age, proof is too easy. So we're gonna see. Here
We
soon.
will see.
We're gonna see.
We will absolutely see, man.
So yeah, man, it's nice to be doing this live finally.
Absolutely, man. Here we go.
It's wild. It's
Yeah.
wild. A lot of learning. You know, I know we're
Big
stepping
curve.
back into talking about that, but it's been a lot, man. It's
It
been a
has.
journey. We still have a shit ton more to learn.
Speaking
And-
of a lot,
Yeah.
have you been paying attention to the news lately, man? I mean, how involved with the political scene are you right now? And what you call him?
You talking about Daddy?
You yeah. I'm talking about your daddy.
Daddy Trump?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Man,
There's a lot of salty motherfuckers out there right now.
talk about coming in hot, man.
Yeah.
That guy. Wow. Dude, he
Dude. He signed so many
unreal, dude.
bills and fucking
That
declarations.
inauguration speech was next level, man. I mean, I've shared this with you. I'm not
Yeah.
the biggest fan.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is,
Yeah.
and what my political beliefs are is just like, let's get somebody that's just going to do the job. And you know what? He's there, and we'll see how these next 4 years go. But what I do really appreciate about the guy, really, like, God's honest here, is that he's not afraid. He's not afraid to, like, lay the hammer down, enforce some policies, or, write some policies that hopefully are going to unify this country and kind of, I'm not going to say it, make America great again.
Oh, there my dude is. No, I love the fact you said that. But listen to it from, and a lot of people are butthurt out there. And if you're listening to this and you're liberal, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm still going to speak my mind. That's what this podcast is about.
100%.
Maddie's more liberal middle. I'm more conservative, but still come to the middle on some things.
Absolutely.
But this Trump thing, right? He came out, like you said, with fucking Thor hammer,
dude,
which
he said,
is AKA my nickname.
know.
But I didn't want to go down that road yet, but here we are. Mjolnir. No. But
yeah,
it comes down to you got to break, and we've heard this growing up. Army said it all the time when I was in. You've heard it all your life. You got to break it down to build it back up.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this country, whether you believe it or not, is fucking super weak. It's been weak for years now.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying just the Biden era.
No,
It was weak at the end of the last Trump's fucking
This has
term.
legit been going on probably since like the mid 70s, which
It's
predates both of
soft.
us, by the
Soft,
way.
dude.
But like I classified it and termed it last week when we spoke about the pussification of men. And this country's been doing a phenomenal job at like making men weak. I'm all down for women having rights and women being equals and stuff like that. Like, women are such a valuable part of our infrastructure and our makeup as a nation and as a world population, really, on a bigger whole.
Yeah.
But making men less manly, making them more sensitive wasn't the way to go about this.
No.
They should be more understanding. They should be more respectful to their women. Never should we lay hands on one another or, go out there and use derogatory terms, to, put women down, or only use women, sexually. That's not getting anybody anywhere.
But you can be manly.
You can totally be manly.
And not be soft.
How about you open a door?
That's what I'm saying. Say thank you when someone holds the door for you.
Exactly.
Like,
oh, man.
That's
Want to set me off?
Yeah, I'm about to pop off with that shit too. But I'm telling you right now, man, it's people don't like it, and whether you voted for him or not, he's your daddy too for the next 4 years. So guess what? Just embrace that and let the fucking train ride. And I'm telling you right now,
you can't move to Canada and get emancipated.
No.
He's your daddy.
He's your daddy.
He's your daddy.
And OPRAH. Fuck that bitch. If she wants to leave, like she said she was going to do the first time, leave, bitch. Nobody likes your stupid ass
Bobby,
anyway.
We can't go talking about being respectful to women and
I
saying,
don't like
"Fuck that
OPRAH,
bitch."
bro. I don't like her. I love everybody else. I don't like OPRAH.
All right, man. You know
Fuck
what?
her.
Yeah. And you know what? I guess you are an equal opportunity if I don't like you. Because if it was a dude, you'd be like saying, "Fuck that motherfucker."
Yeah,
Man.
there's a couple of them on top of my head right now, but I'm not gonna call them out because we only went live tonight. I feel like we'll wait for
We
that.
can't burn every bridge tonight.
Nah, I'm just burning OPRAH bitch because I don't care.
All right, man.
But yeah, I'm equal opportunity asshole to everyone. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's what I love about you, dog.
I call a spade, bro, whether you like it or not.
Get him.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Yeah. But some of the craziest things that you're kind of starting to see already, are a lot of these illegals, the immigration policies, and him really putting a firm thumb down on making sure that this is a thing. Like, if you aren't documented and you're in this country, he wants them out.
But rightfully so.
Absolutely, rightfully so.
You know, these other countries have tighter policies than we do.
You were telling me that. And
Tighter, way tighter.
Uh-huh.
And it's unbelievable that our citizens are so offended by this. If they were able to be legal, they would have been.
Right.
There's a reason why they're here illegally.
There's a right and a wrong way to enter this country.
Yes. If you do it by the book, that's what it's all about. You come here, you do what you need to do.
Take the test.
Yeah, you become a citizen. Boom, it's easy.
Great.
So many people have done it the right way. The illegals come over because they've done something they can't come over legally.
Or they just don't, or they're just, I'm not going to say they're lazy because they're probably out here like working as janitors or, doing all the crappy jobs that we as Americans don't typically want.
Yeah.
But, they're too lazy to go about doing the documentation process the right way, setting themselves up for a future. I mean, once you're documented, you go have your child in the United States of America, they're documented too.
And that's the right way to do it.
100%.
And like I said, when I love the fact that Trump is trying to cut back on the number of people here or that are coming here illegally to do us harm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be safe if we don't protect the borders.
Declaring war against the cartels that are in the country, or, I think
that's a good move.
That's a great move.
Because you know why that's never been declared before?
They're probably making too much money off of the drugs coming into the country.
You just hit the fucking nail on the head, man.
Oh, yeah?
Guaranteed.
Didn't seem that too big of a stretch, man. I mean, I've watched, movies like Blow and understand that, like, we certainly have an easy open door policy on getting drugs into this country.
Yeah. There is
it's
zero,
the same with guns.
Yeah, there's zero chance that all the stuff that you see in movies and this and that is all just for show.
Oh, no, there's no way.
There's lot
not a chance
of truth to some of that
100%.
shit. And believe it or not, Democratic Party, they're the biggest contributors from shit like that. And they've always been that way. And it's wild to me that this has been allowed to go on for so long. And Trump coming in declaring that, he made a shit ton of enemies. But I tell you what, the cartel's not equipped to come fight our fucking military.
No.
So guess what?
Not on our turf, man. I mean, like, literally, dude. I mean, they might have guns and maybe some rockets and stuff like that. But, like, I mean, honestly, like, our United States military, like, come on, dude. I mean, like, dude, we can shoot a fucking satellite out of the fucking space going 1,000,000 miles an hour. Yeah, I think we can take care of, like, a small. But I don't know, man. But I guess whenever we, like, go somewhere else, like if we went to Colombia to take down Pablo or something like that, that's an issue because now we're fighting in jungles. We're trying not to make it an act of war or anything like that. So you got to use small, like, specialized special forces teams and,
But I mean, it's
work with the national or the local,
it's
military.
really good though that he established that. And
agreed.
If you're people that are saying, "Oh no, it's still the wrong idea," like you're just not. You're looking through a different kind of lens than we are.
You're way too soft, and you're exactly the problem.
It circled right back. I love it.
Well, they're way too soft, dude. Yeah. And again, the problem. I mean, like, you want everything to be. You know what you are? You're the type of person that champions participation trophies. I fucking hate that. I hate participation
you know what that
awards,
is?
dude.
That's like the OPRAH effect, dude. You get a trophy.
You get a trophy. You get a trophy.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck that.
We're still right back to that.
But fuck Oprah then.
See, there we go. It took full circle, but you came back to it. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's just give us some time. I'm stoked, I guess, the most about the economy.
Yes.
Everybody's like, well, gas and food isn't down yet. It's going to take
some
some time.
Like what? Like not even 2 weeks?
But
Come
once
on,
that
dude, it takes a while to turn around an aircraft carrier.
You're right. And it's going to take a minute. But once that gets rolling, the economy is going to be stronger. And 2, the borders are going to be safer. Yeah. And it's going to be a much safer country to live in.
Yes.
If you want to be a pussy, move to Canada. I don't know what else to tell you.
That's the perfect place for it.
That's where they love everybody and love maple syrup the same. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
We've talked about on this podcast, anything we're going to talk about on this podcast, leave your feedback.
Comment.
Comment so we can engage on the next one.
You got something you want to say, we want to hear it.
Yeah,
and we want to discuss it, and we want to just, we want to give you a chance to be heard as well. So if you say something insightful and gets us thinking and thought-provoking, well, shit, let's talk about it.
This is banter, right?
This is banter.
So we want the people listening to banter with us, right?
Exactly.
And the viewpoints are never going to align. Like, mine doesn't 100% with yours doesn't with mine, and so on. There's going to be a bunch of people out there that probably are like,
I'm gonna say something right now that is hopefully a little helpful to any of you guys listening and that are thinking about commenting.
Yeah.
Fuck our feelings. What do we care?
I mean, that's true.
I mean, we start off every show letting you know, like, fuck your feelings. We're just going to say what we want to say. Well, we want that same energy in return.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, fuck that. Like, be brutal. Be honest.
Fuck our
be
feelings.
raw. Fuck our feelings.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever said that.
No, that's good.
Bobby, I gotta say something. I know this makes for like horrible like audio, but
Yeah.
I'm fucking thirsty, man, and I'm staring at that bottle of whiskey, man.
So you know what we're gonna do right now?
Well, you taught me.
Hold on, no.
No, are we gonna
You
toast?
know what we have been talking about doing.
We have been talking about this.
And everybody, I am really sad because we worked our ass off to get you some video tonight, and that just wasn't happening.
It was not gonna happen.
We tried numerous platforms we're not gonna call out right now. And we tried numerous tools and apps, and nothing on this fucking planet would have got us video tonight.
Nope. Not
So-
tonight. not while we were recording audio at the same time. We could record video, but not record video and audio at the same time.
And I'm telling you, man, if there's one of our friends out there that can get this shit together in about 15 minutes, hit us up because you'll be here with us next week when we're doing this so we can get it rolling. But we've been talking about popping bottles.
Yeah.
Matty went through dry January. I did
Did it.
too, but I stopped a week or two ago because I went down to Palm Springs for a baseball tournament. And I just decided, fuck it, when I got back, I was just going to ride it out.
Yeah.
But the last couple podcasts I did with Matty, I still did dry.
He did.
So
He did. I got to give him all the credit in the world on that one. Bobby, stayed true. He supported his homeboy. God, I was watching a video today, man, where it was like, you know what? If you're my friend, I need you to get as drunk as me so that I don't ever feel alone in being a shitty person. And you don't ever have comments like, man, I was messy. No. Comments then become, we were messy.
Fuck
and that's
yes.
the type of friend I'm going to be to you, Bobby. I'm going to be so messy with you.
That was deep, dude.
You know
That was
what?
deep.
I'm next level.
That was deep.
Yep.
Dude. Like, you hit my soul.
Not just a pretty face.
This motherfucker. We already talked about my Thor hammer. Don't get me worked up over here.
Are you still working on that cork,
This
man?
motherfucking court. Anyway, everyone, since this is our first official podcast release, we're about to get a little turned up tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to start that right now.
Right, meow.
And I was going to say if you don't mind, but I don't give a fuck if you mind or not.
What do we-
But we're going to pop the bottle to christen this podcast.
Podcast debut.
I love everybody again, like we said, but you want to go ahead and pop this bad boy out?
Go for it, man.
Oh.
Please don't hit me in the face with that.
Ready?
Oh, shit!
I know you heard that on there.
Motherfucker, it hit me right in the fucking shoulder, man. Oh, damn.
Ricochet.
Oh, damn.
I had a lot of pressure.
That hit all the way up the ceiling, man. Easy money.
Yeah, dude.
Bobby,
Yep.
to a successful podcasting career.
Yes, sir.
And whether everybody listens or nobody listens, we do this for us, man.
That's right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
My wife told me some crazy shit about you yesterday.
What? Some crazy shit about me.
Yeah,
I know I talked to her, but like, what crazy shit you talking about?
Bobby.
Yo.
My wife told me that you were discussing show topics and you were talking to her about how you want to fuck a robot.
Yeah, I guess.
That's it. That's all you're giving me. This is a podcast where we
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
to people.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess isn't going to
Okay.
cut it, man.
Okay,
You are going to have to explain
Well, we're gonna
yourself,
dig into
sir,
we're gonna dig into this. Okay.
and tell me why you want to fuck a robot.
Okay. So let's be real.
I'm trying.
You're married,
Yes.
right? You got the glories that come with marriage. Excuse me. I was trying not to laugh. I'm single, right?
Yeah.
And while, everyone's like, oh, being single is nice, it is. Like, I truly enjoy it, right? Like, I'm not, you go through your times, right, after breakups and shit, where you're going through loneliness times and this and that. But I've learned to embrace it and enjoy being single.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, right, if you go to the bar, you meet a girl, and, you have sex with her, well, then you're a hoe and she's a slut. Like, it's stupid, bro. Like,
That's the dumbest.
but that's what people say, right? And that's how people act, right? If you go out and let's say
Who cares,
you date a
dude?
girl-
Are you not a grown man? Is
Well, I mean, that's
she
true.
probably
That's
most
what-
likely not a grown woman?
you can make those decisions, like you're a fucking adult.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like,
That's
there's
not
a lot
even
of
hoey.
no, there's just a lot of expectations. Like if you go on dates or let's say, you meet a girl, you hang out with her a little bit, you're like, I don't really feel this. Like, it ain't working.
Okay.
And they,
And things are messed up because you had sex. I don't.
I mean,
understand.
that could happen too, but
No, I'm just saying. Like,
I
mean,
think
like,
a lot of the times
now
people,
you're hoes.
I mean, a lot of people think that though.
That's dumb.
A lot of people think that.
That is.
And you can sit around a bar
because
and listen to
because
people
guys aren't naturally inclined to like sex, and because women aren't naturally inclined to like sex. That is the craziest. Like,
So when we go to the bar later,
all right,
sit around,
yeah.
listen to some of the side conversations, bro, because that's where I pulled that from.
You know, I stay
Like
listening.
I hear people clowning on other people because that girl's a slut. Well, why?
What?
Because she fucked that dude. Like you can hear people talking about this shit, and it drives me nuts. Because like our age, like back in the day, we didn't give a fuck. Like it is what it is. Like there is a point where it's like, okay, if you're fucking different dude every night of the week, it's probably a lot.
I'll give you
Like,
that.
no,
All right,
that's,
if you're
that's,
just hoeing
that's a,
out,
that's a hoe.
Sure.
That's a hoe. But you know, dudes are the same fucking way. So like, what pissed me off is when dudes were calling girls that, but they were doing the same hoe shit. So it's like you're a hoe too.
Well, you know that's
You're a hoe too.
some of that like misogynistic double standard shit,
Narcissist bullshit. Like I don't like none of that, man. But back to the AI pussy thing.
Yeah, tell me how it is that you came to
AI
like fucking
pussy,
a robot.
not robot. I mean, it will be a robot, but
you know my wife, dude, and this is her translation on. So, you want to fuck AI, like some artificial pussy?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can go to a sex shop or down a Castle Superstore right now and fuck some fake pussy, bro.
Probably, but
they make fleshlights, dude.
That's not the same. It's not the same.
So
you want me to elaborate here?
No, I'm saying it's not the same as what something that doesn't exist right now.
Here's the thing. Let me break this down because I feel like I don't want this all to be about me for the last like 30 minutes of the show.
It won't be.
So let's just talk about.
We have another segment coming
for a quick second. All right.
Like, yeah.
You know, we're in an age where you hit a certain age, and like I said, I enjoy being single. Right.
Okay.
I wouldn't really say I'm wanting to date. Really, like I said, if something presents itself that's like really good fit, I'm not opposed to it, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
But, right, there is times when you miss the companionship or you miss the ability to have a conversation with someone, but you have to get to know this person. You have to take them to dinner. You got to like do all this court shit that I just don't have the energy for right now.
Okay.
And if you or a company created, which they are out there creating fuck robots, but if they create a robot or an AI machine that can carry those conversations and have that dialogue with you, and you get to fuck it.
I've seen this movie, Bobby. It's got Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson as the voice of the AI. I think it was
another
called
one
Her.
too that had Megan Fox in it. It was super fucking hot.
Okay.
But,
and is this where you got the idea for
yes.
fucking robots?
Yeah.
Unreal.
But, okay, so for the record, yes, I would fuck Megan Fox. Like a lot of people would. She's a little trashy, but like there's something about her. And it all started, I think, for me, like
she
way
with
back.
Machine Gun Kelly. Is that who
That's
she's
disgusting.
with?
Yeah, she's.
Am I right?
Yeah.
And pregnant?
Yeah, which just means she can't get pregnant. You got something you want to say?
You can't get pregnant from doing butt stuff either.
I mean, true.
So
that's where we're at in this day and age. But no, I'm just saying, like, AI robot pussy isn't for me. I was joking, right? Like, I think that it's going to be very popular, though. Because there's going to be a lot of people that, me and you have social skills,
right.
And we're pretty good, right? Like, you're married, we can go out in public, we can chat with anybody, though.
That's what makes us unique in this world anymore, man.
And that's what I love. Mm-hmm. So, like, if I didn't want to be single, I could date. I could put myself out. I just, it comes and goes, right? Like some days you want it, some days you don't.
Right.
But I'm not in a hurry or a rush. And I think this day and age, too many people, like this past couple years, I've seen people that got married within 3 months. I've seen people get married within 6 months.
Shit, that was my daughter, dude.
I wasn't going to call her out, but
well, I mean,
you did. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think people are taking time to get to know the person they're going to be with and have fun.
That's fair.
You have to.
I think
in my opinion.
if like all jokes aside now, like I mean, I think what you're saying less about the physical interaction of AI.
Yeah.
You're looking for that like emotional, mental, like companionship. side more so, like, you know, that pillow talk, that, you know, like sharing life, the, you know, all the great things that, you know, a long-term
bouncing
relationship,
ideas
you
off
know,
somebody, like
should and could have.
I
You
mean,
know?
we got friends, and I bounce ideas off you guys, and we
100%.
chat.
Yeah.
That's different, though.
It's
You know what I'm
100%
saying?
different. The conversations that I have with my wife, dude, are in no way like the conversations that I have with you. Sure, there's a lot of blurred lines.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that we discuss and that, you know, me and my wife will discuss, you know, that are the same topic. However, what's said in private, what's said, you know, as under the sheets or whatever, you know, during that pillow talk, you know, conversations there, they're always going to be different.
Yeah.
They're always going to be.
So that's more what I'm getting to, right? Like,
And that's fair.
I'm not, like I said, I there's going to be people out there that don't have the abilities that we have socially, you know, and they're going to be like, well, fuck, I can have a woman that I can talk to and have that reaction with, and I don't have to go woo her. I can just buy her.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, that's going to happen.
Yep.
It's probably
already
happening.
Yeah.
You know, and no, I don't think I'm on that level yet, but shit, I turned 60 and I'm still alone. I'm probably going to have one of the AI robots making me sandwiches and shit. I'm just letting you know.
I had a buddy once, he's always say, he's like, man, you find a woman who can make a sandwich, you marry her.
That's what I'm saying. And she won't talk back because you can just mute her.
Just mute or just
That's
power down.
Yeah. She can warm herself up, if you know what I mean. That way you're not going in cold. It's called the Hot Pocket.
The Hot Pocket. Oh,
But no, man, that's the reality where we're at in life. And I was joking about it, right? Like, I'm
fair
getting
enough.
pussy. Yeah, but it's more than that, right? Like you
Right.
were saying, it's that companionship that people, you know, won't have to do anything for. They're just gonna buy it. AI is gonna be programmed, and it's gonna be able to answer the questions you answer or that you ask.
part of me is actually pretty sad to know that that's the world that we live in.
I'm fucking besides sad, I'm terrified.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's,
I mean,
you know,
fuck, even Elon Musk
Terminator
said
2,
he was
man, the rise of
terrified
the machines,
remember?
you know.
Elon was on with Joe Rogan, and he said he was terrified.
And that's
Smartest
saying
man in the
something.
world,
I
terrified.
wouldn't call him the smartest man in the
He's
world,
pretty
man.
close.
Like, and no, fucking
pretty close.
no, dude.
He's pretty close.
It's not even.
That's Uncle
There's
Elon.
there's a much smarter people out there that you've never even heard
Uncle
of.
Elon. So you got Daddy Trump and Uncle Elon, man. Just deal with it.
I'm emancipating myself from this family right now, man. I'm moving to Canada so I can piss on you.
Oh, shit.
Man, speaking of some dumbass shit, we got this little segment that we've been doing, you know, that you'll all be new to and introduced to for the first time. So we're going to give you a little double dose and ask for a little input, you know, from you, the audience, help us decide in our newest segment called The Idiot of the Week.
The Idiot of the Week.
I don't. You sent me a couple stories earlier in the week,
Yeah.
Bobby, and when I saw these come across my text message, I was like, "Holy shit!"
You laughed, huh?
Well, of course. I've heard of some dumb ass shit,
Yeah.
but these right now are really taking the cake, man. Tell me about that first one about that guy here locally here in Seattle.
So
man.
just for I'm gonna back it up a second. Just for the record, we're only supposed to do one Idiot of the Week, but since we've been doing this, you know, through the other 4 that aren't being released, I felt like these were too good to not share them in the first episode. So what I need is for people to comment on the YouTube channel after they listen to this and let us know which one of these fucking idiots is the worst.
Yeah.
So the first one, right here in Washington, this dude apparently was a big-time drug dealer. We're talking federally, so import and export drugs, selling, flaunting fucking cars and doing all this stuff. But he was doing it on social media. Then he decided that he needed to grow his operation. So he recruited with a picture of himself and asked people to join him in his drug endeavors. Are you fucking serious?
Why not just post on Indeed? Did he not
Drug
have a LinkedIn
cartel.
account?
Yeah. So he posted this shit, and I guess the feds were already kind of watching him, but then he posted this shit, knew where he was going to be, rated him. Dude's locked up federally for 10 years or more.
Fucking dumb.
Dude, it's up there on the dumbest shit I think I've seen in a long
you
time.
sent me a picture of his Facebook page, right?
He was up on top of both his cars. One was like a Corvette, and the other one was whatever. and he has all that money and shit in his hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking moron.
You fucking
Like,
moron.
you're a drug dealer, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know what was going through his head. Do you?
I wanted to spend the next 10 years in, like, you know, a federal bed and breakfast.
I guess, dude. It's free.
Yeah, I guess.
But he's balling. So
He's balling out of control.
I guess, man.
Fuck, man.
He got scared of Daddy Trump.
Yeah, the other story that you told me about was absolutely wild. Just on the level of some dumb shit, man.
So,
you want to share it?
Yeah.
Okay, please.
So I'm trying not to laugh on it. I'm trying to actually get it out. But so we don't know if it was a man or a woman.
They won't say.
The article did not say. It's
No,
them.
the
or
person.
But this person, obviously, either I don't know how you forget it was back there, but there was a butt plug in this person. Apparently, it was a heavy duty steel one. They proceed to go to the hospital to get an MRI. If you're in the medical field, you know what's about to happen. But this person goes into the MRI machine, which is essentially a big fucking magnet.
Huge
And
magnet.
it ripped the butt plug into their chest cavity.
Yeah.
Like, talk about fucking your guts up. Like,
Oh man, dude, like, can you imagine? Like, I mean, this person's in serious condition, so we shouldn't really be laughing too hard.
can't help it, dude.
But that is the dumbest decision ever.
How
Like,
do you forget that's back there?
I don't know, man, dude. Like,
There's no way.
there's
Like, when I gotta poop, I gotta go. Like, I know it's there. I don't know. Maybe some of these ladies could fucking chime in on the comments, and does it really just you? Oh shit! I forgot I had that back
just
there.
walk around with it. It's just like, yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea. I never had a butt plug in my butt, so I don't.
no.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page with that. I
Well,
was curious for a second. Just making sure.
You're curious
I
about
was
a butt plug?
I was just making sure you weren't giving me
shit.
some fucked up reaction and be like, "Oh my bad, dog."
Like, shit, man.
Take it out before you go get an MRI.
Walking around with butt plugs all the time. No, dummy.
So I need people to comment.
Yeah,
'Cause
please
I don't-
let us know, man.
We have to know.
Is it the drug lord who's advertising on social media, or the person that walked in with the butt plug to an MRI?
Because maybe we're missing something here. Maybe the women out there, you really
My
can
favorite
forget it.
part
I
about the
don't know.
butt plug
Or a
article
dude.
was like it launched it into his chest cavity at 1,000,000 miles per
Not
second.
his.
Oh,
There.
there. My bad. My bad.
You
Into
assumed
their
it was a
chest
dude.
cavity.
I don't know if it was a guy or not, but
It's the general his.
and you know what, guys, if you're out there and you know that you can walk around with a butt plug in and you would forget it, comment too. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to judge you too hard. I don't think.
We will.
Probably.
We're 100%.
But I'm dead ass curious. Like, how do you not know it's back there?
Couldn't tell you.
But that's a horrible way to remember that it was, as it rips through your fucking cavity like a rocket. Oh shit,
That's fucking disgusting.
it's terrible, dude.
Oh man.
Talk about shitty day.
Right. Oh, gross. What? Dude. Bobby.
What?
Debut.
I know.
Done.
This is it, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna stop talking now. I think
We're gonna
everybody.
stop. Yeah.
It sucks
because
because
we
we
let
love.
this marinate.
Hey, we would love to talk to you all
We can
night
keep
long.
going.
I know, but we do have, you know, a group of folks, and I wish this is the case where I wish we had traveling videos and shit with us, because we're about to go celebrate the launch of this with a lot of our close friends, and I think it's going to be a good time.
I think so, man. Absolutely.
All
So
right.
for the official debut of the Aged Banner podcast, my name's Matty,
And I'm Bobby.
and this is the Aged Banner podcast.
Fuck your feelings.
feelings.